Hey everybody, it's me, Alex Garcia, aka The Cog, coming at you live from Grasshopper's Comics here in Williston Park, New York. It's the best day of the week, y'all. Wednesday, brand new comic book day, coming at you live from my favorite comic book store in the entire planet. I say it's the best comic book store on the East Coast. Once I get to San Diego, I'll be able to officially say it's the best comic book store in the country. But let's talk about the comic books that came out this week real quick, guys. I'm gonna start us off with Bring Back the Bad Guys, Loki, #1. Pick this one up. Been enjoying this mini series of one-shots. One-shots is going to be a theme with this episode. Guys, a great story continues here where we have Mephisto planning this whole thing with Sister Sorrow, how he's using the bad guys to progress his story, where he's trying to find these daggers, continues beautifully here. If you guys have been a big fan of Loki and his whole God of Lies, Mischief, and now stories, then don't miss this, guys. This continues that beautifully, so check it out. Next book I'm going to be picking up, I'm going to jump down here to the Ultimate books, where we got Ultimates number 14. Dennis Camp and Company, Juan Frigeri, they keep doing their thing. Don't miss this issue. We got the introduction of Emma Frost, Scarlet Witch, and Quicksilver. This issue was great. We have the introduction also of the Roxxon Corporation. Cap and Hawkeye go on this mission where they have encountered these new versions of Emma Frost, Quicksilver, and Scarlet Witch. Don't miss this. Dennis Camp is telling a great story, and we now know that it's coming to a head because we all know that Maker guy's gonna making a pop-up appearance soon, which leads us directly into Ultimate Spider-Man number 19. Marco Checchetto and Jonathan Hickman continue to kill it on this book, guys. And again, all these books are supposedly slated to end very soon. We know the end of this story is coming up, but will that mean the end of this book and this universe? I hope not. I hope it all continues. Stand by. Keep paying attention to our Facebook and our Instagram for all those announcements, because we are definitely on top of it and excited, because now in Ultimate Spider-Man, we finally see certain characters finally gone full Venom. It's kind of sad, but it's also very exciting. Don't miss it. Great issue. Jump over it. And we got Marvel and Disney are continuing to make these fun books. What if Goofy became Spider-Man? If you're enjoying these books like I am, the idea of seeing our buddy Goofy become Spider-Man, it's fun, it's lovable, great covers, great art. If you want to read something that just doesn't require you to be embedded in some kind of universe, I always recommend those kind of books. Let's jump over DC, where if you want to be in the know for what's going on in DC, this is a book that snuck up on me. Again, another one shot. We got Justice League Dark Tomorrow Special by Mark Guggenheim, Mark Waid, and Mr. Tormey on the art. If you want to know what's been happening with all the weird characters that were kind of time misplaced in what was going on with the all new DC, this is the issue you want to check out, right? Because we got Batman Beyond, we got Booster Gold, a bunch of other Jonah Hex. They're kind of just stuck in limbo. Well, what's happening? This is the issue you want to know what's happening with those characters, and it leads directly into Superman number 28, which came out last week, and it's going to go directly into all this Darkseid stuff. So if you want to know what some of these characters are dealing with and how it all matters in the greater scheme of the Summer of Superman, don't miss this issue. So much good stuff. Make sure you're also picking up your DC Connect, which a new one came out this week, as well as your Marvel previews. Keeps you up to date, guys. Let's jump over to the independent books, where we got, oh man, where'd it go? We got News from the Fallout. I can't quite find the issue right now. But News from the Fallout by Chris Condon. Dan, this guy, Dan, grab the issue for me. Appreciate you. I did leave it up there. That's on me, Dan. All right, news. Jeffrey Allen Love, guys. This miniseries has been awesome. The art on this miniseries is phenomenal. It is all silhouettes, all shadows, but yet even these shadows have so much emotion. The dialogue is on point. Chris Condon, ever since That Texas Blood, this Ultimate Wolverine, knocking it out of the park, and the artwork on this is amazing. With in this story, if you remember from the first issue, it's about a nuclear bomb test of some kind being done by the United States. A bunch of soldiers get irradiated, and now they're kind of crazed. They're chasing down this one soldier, and now it seems like they're infecting others. Great story. If you want some horror, if you want some historical acclaim, don't miss this. Chris Condon, you're killing it. And Jeffrey Allen Love, I'm definitely going to be following your career. Thank you. Let's jump over to some more fun things. We got Space Ghost Johnny Quest Space Quest. Beautiful cover by Mark Spears. Joe Casey and Sebastian Piriz continue to tell a fantastic story here. You know, if you love Space Ghost and Johnny Quest as much as I did as a kid, Dynamite, you know, in general has been dominating all these throwback books, you know, Space Ghost, Thundercats, the DuckTales stuff, Gargoyles. All these books you can't miss if you grew up reading this stuff. This stuff continues to be knocked out of the park. Joe Casey knows how to tell a great story. Sebastian Perez's art in the book is great. Seeing Johnny Quest go on this tale where he has to team up with Space Ghost because he swapped space with Space Ghost's normal sidekicks, you know, Jan and Jace. Now Johnny's up there having to deal with Space Ghost. Fun stuff. I'm a big fan of Johnny Quest, and seeing Space Ghost, seen them team up, because that's something that, as far as I know, Hanna-Barbera never did back in the day. Good stuff. Let's jump over to Thundercats Lost by Ed Brisson and Mr. Lebosco. Thundercats Lost continues to show how important it is to the greatest storytelling aspects of Thundercats that, you know, Declan Shelby and Drew Moss are knocking out of the park with. Ed Brisson is showing how they are just working in tandem, because this ties in perfectly with the main story. So if you want to know about all those other Thundercats that I know I love, you know, Linkso, Bengali, Pumira, and a bunch of others that are brand new introduced in this book, you get to see how it is, where they are in the story, and how they're going to matter to the greater scheme of the story. So don't miss that issue. And guys, I'm just going to take you on a tour of my favorite comic book store. You get to walk in all the way to the back. You catch your new releases. Beautiful displays up top. Never get tired of the store. You have Warhammer 40K work on display for all my old school Warhammer fans. Look how beautifully organized the back issues are. If you can't find it here, probably means you don't know how to spell. The back issues are beautifully organized. If you want to find some games, beautifully displayed. As always, want some Seven Wonders, some Dixit, some Ticket to Ride. Never get tired of Ticket to Ride. Star Wars. It's all here. Then you go on this side. Graphic novels, wonderfully organized in alphabetical order along by publisher. You go from A, you can find all your Amazing Spider-Man. From Marvel, all the way down the alphabet. Perfectly organized all the way to X. And then you jump over to DC. Start from Batman. And it's all here beautifully organized. They keep it beautifully organized. If you can't find it, they'll help you find it. But it's all here. Then you jump over to the indie books. Indie books are all, again, beautifully organized as well. In alphabetical order. You want some Army of Darkness. You want to jump down to some BPRD. East to West, Jonathan Hickman goodness. It's all here, guys. Some things are highlighted on top. Color form, Scott Pilgrim, can't go wrong. Some Frank Miller Classics, 300, Holy Terror, Xerxes. More beautifully organized back issues, all alphabetical order. Wonderfully priced as well. The entrance of the store. As soon as you walk into this store, you are wonderfully introduced to the kids section. You want to bring your kids in, you want to pick up some great books by Jacob Chabot or Raina Telminger, or even some Dogman and Cat Kid and all that good stuff. It's all right here, guys. Some mini Marvels, golden books, beautifully organized here, guys. Easily found on Hillside Avenue, 76 Hillside Avenue, Williston Park, New York. An easy drive from Queens, or if you're coming from Long Island, Come on down, guys. Say hello to the plane. Grasshoppers Comics, been a staple of the community for 30 years now. Run beautifully by John Riley and Dan. I love coming to the store since 1992. Pick up a good slice, stop by Hildebrandt. Guys, this is a store to come to. If you come to New York, don't just go to Midtown Comics. Please make sure you come by Grasshoppers Comics. And Dan said I shouldn't put him on camera, but he's there. Come on by, guys. The store is wonderful. You got everything you need. Fantastic pull lists. Won't miss a book. And come here for the atmosphere. You can always hang out. It's a great time. Thank you as always, guys. Don't forget to pick up my books that I recommended. Tell me what you picked up. Like, share, subscribe, comment, let us know. And as always, guys, keep print alive and read more comics. Until next week. Later.